Say sitter.
Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah,
Yeah?
good. You don't want to add an extra H onto that word. You don't
No,
want
no, 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 because that's another thing.
Muy vulgar.
Remember, if there is an H, it's be another pronunciation.
Which is not. It's too early in the day to
It's
talk about what that means.
Sitter.
That's
You
it.
can say sitter
Very good.
or sitter.
Sitter. Yes, sitter is what I would say. Not to be confused with setter, which is una raza de perro. Yeah, a setter, an Irish setter. It's sitter. S-I-T-T-E-R, like sentarse.
Eso es como sentarse. Bueno, I know what a babysitter is.
Exactly. So the spelling is the exact same as
Es
babysitter.
como una persona que cuida.
Yeah,
¿no?
sitter.
Un cuidador.
Yep, exactly.
Un cuidador. Y en fútbol no creo que sea un cuidador.
No.
Entonces, I'm going to ask you for a sentence.
For a sentence. Okay. So let's see. It's very difficult to give you an example.
It's a word I never use
No,
in a sentence.
It's one of the most common things that we use in football.
Okay, don't tell me a sentence. So it's a common situation.
It's a common situation, yeah.
It's a football situation.
Yeah. Can I tell you that it is a negative thing?
A negative thing.
It's a negative thing. Okay.
Who's negative? Could be a tackle, very dangerous.
Could be.
And you are sitter at the end of the tackle.
Oh, yeah. You think like the tackle is so bad that you have to sit down? Is that what
when
you
you
think?
make a mistake, or when you receive a card, a yellow card, or a red card. But you have to tell me a sentence. Imagine you are the person who are commenting the match and something happens, and what do you say?
Okay.
What a sitter.
What a sitter.
You can say what a sitter.
So we know that it's a noun. Yeah, it's un sustantivo. It's a noun.
So we are going to get a game for that.
Okay.
I imagine there's been in the history of the years a lot of players who had that.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Or they did that. They did a sitter. Can you tell me an example?
If I give you the verb, you're gonna guess. If I give you the verb,
No, don't give me the verb, but you can tell me. For example, Messi, sitter in a very famous match.
Okay, I've got one.
Give me one.
Probably the most famous sitter in the history of the Premier League. I'm really sorry because he's your friend. Fernando Torres.
Yeah?
Now, who was it? I think it was against Manchester United. I believe it was against Manchester United.
Manchester United playing with Chelsea?
Playing with Chelsea.
And dribble the goalkeeper, and then when he's going to score, an easy score.
An easy goal.
I think they know it. I don't know.
What did he do? So he dribbled round the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I remember the match. I remember the game. He dribbled it, and he was alone. I remember with his left foot, and it was going to score because it was un gol cantado. Un gol cantado, and he made a mistake.
That's it. Very good.
So a sitter is when you have a great chance and you miss it.
Miss it. That's it. Absolutely.
Yeah,
well done. Exactly. So the full expression of this is to miss a sitter.
To miss a sitter is fallar un gol cantado.
Fallar un gol cantado. Yeah. So he missed a sitter. If you want to say, for example, acaba de fallar un gol cantado. If you want to say, you could say he's just missed a shit. A sitter. Ha caído en la trampa.
He caído en la trampa. Es como no me reciclo la H.
He didn't miss a... He missed a sitter.
A sitter.
Would say. Yeah, he missed a sitter. Very good. Estás jugando con fuego.
No, in Spain, for example, we have the Julio Salinas sitter, the Loyolaya sitter.
Yep.
There is a lot of them.
Morata has missed a few sitters.
Morata in the last Euro Cup.
Yeah, but he also scored a lot of goals as well. That's something you have to remember.
Yeah, for example, in Spain we say, in la memoria colectiva.
The collective
memory. In the collective memory, we have Julio Salinas, Eloy Olaya, and there is a lot of players.
Torres is the most famous one in the Premier League. I think it's the most famous sitter in the history of the Premier League.
Yeah, really?
It was so bad. And because as well he was playing for Chelsea and he had what we call a goal drought, which is a sequía de goles is what we say. How would you say that in Spanish?
Sí, sequía de goles.
Sequía de goles, a goal drought. I don't know how many games, but it was crazy, and then he missed that chance, and it was just terrible. It was an absolute sitter.
Nah, Chelsea wasn't happy because the results in Liverpool and Chelsea were being different, and Chelsea paid a lot for him.
50 million, I think it was.
Yeah,
at least. So it was a lot of money, and he missed that very famous sitter, so it wasn't very good. Okay.